I ain't doing
when you seen the Waka Flaka and he said he ain't black, you know, that kind of threw me for a loop as well. You know what I mean? And no disrespect, but I think the way you attacked the situation, it was because now once again we were speaking about this. When you say something to the that's truth, you know, status quo say nah, he wrong. Yeah, he has the ability, or he can say who he feel he is. Right. So when you laid it out, once again, that's what inspired me to bring these books and shit.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, you know, but you know, even with him making that statement, you know, I think that it's a healthy conversation. Right. You know, and I think that only thing that I seen wrong with what he said was that he couldn't explain himself. I think that was the only thing to me that I felt like it was wrong with what he said. Right. Because the statement is a true statement when you really think about the statement within itself, right? So, you know, just to go into what he said, you know, and me just listen to him say it that on that interview, and he mentioned it once before. That's why they asked him. And from the question that the guy even asked him, you know, we have to really understand, and people have been trying to attack this nationality issue amongst us for a long time. You know, freaking Edward Wilmot Blyden been talking about this shit since the 1800s. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we've been trying to identify or find some way to identify ourselves. And when you get down to the term just black, then you really start to learn, understand, like, how can I be a color? You know, nobody else is a color but us. You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk around and be like, you know, you see a Chinese guy, you don't say like, who is that? A yellow man. You don't call him that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? You know,
I get it. I totally
and then
get it.
You know, and when you see white itself, even when they say I'm white, right? Then you looking like the Black Laws Dictionary and things like that. You start seeing these things as being status. That's a status in society. So it's like, all right, so that's that, and then black is then where I'm at the bottom of that.
Right. What am I?
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You don't see a Native American to call them red. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You don't see an Indian from India in this country and call him brown. Right. You know, as a brown man, you know. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, they do sometime in Toronto, but that's because the younger dudes trying to identify black. It's like, yo, you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose because black don't tie you back to nothing. You know, it's no landmass, no heritage or nothing.
No nothing
that's attached to just the color itself. And you see a lot of Africans, they come here and they don't consider themselves to be with you.
You damn right they do.
You know what I'm saying? They like, man, I ain't that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ghana. I'm Wolof or Fulani. You know what I'm saying? They start telling you what they are.
Quick.
I ain't you.
Yeah,
you know
I ain't you at all.
So to me, him making that statement was, I think at the time that he said it, it's just well needed in this climate. Right. What are we? Who are we? You know what I'm saying? What is your nationality? What is your ethnicity?
You know, and you know what's so crazy? I'm glad that we did touch up on it, because once again, as a person that facilitates and you know, conduct interviews, sometimes you want to be real meticulous and asking a question. You dig what I'm saying? Because now, once again, it goes back. People look at this, you know, your team. You should have had some questions prepared prior to that. You know, because they, you know, they're gonna ask these. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. So, people do say that, but me, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I would rather a person just ask me what they want. I think I'm smart enough to learn to curve certain things, and I'm smart enough to answer.
Right.